Introducing the Ostrowskys from Ohio, Dale and Jake with their two kids Sophia and Kobe, who were guests of Borussia Dortmund in December 2018.
It's been excellent. Yeah, it's very welcoming, and it's a trip of a lifetime.
In the summer of 2018, Borussia Dortmund were touring the USA, not only to make new friends, but also to keep the flame flickering among the many long-established fans over there already.
Well, we've been able to watch the Bundesliga in the States for a long time. And so as we watch games over the years, you follow the teams that play the way that you like. And we like the way that Dortmund plays and their philosophy with being integrated with the city and giving young players a chance. If they're good enough to play, they play. And it's been really exciting. So it's been a great team to support over the years.
But how did the Ostrowskys actually get to Dortmund?
All right, so this summer I was just on Facebook. I follow Dortmund. I like to get the updates about the transfers and stuff, and I don't think it was in play at the time, but I was paying attention because I was hoping that Pulisic wouldn't get transferred. And I saw it pop up as a contest, and it wasn't complicated, just had to enter an email. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And then I forgot about it. And then I got an email in September that said that we were invited to come, that we had won the contest. And I thought it was a prank.
But it wasn't. And so it came that Dale could surprise her family in her beloved Cleveland.
Hi Sophia, hi Kobe. This is Marco Reus from Borussia Dortmund.
He says our name.
We have a big surprise for you. You will see our match against Bremen live in our stadium in Dortmund. See you there.
I just saw Marco Reus say my name and invite us to Germany.
Yeah.
It's not fake, right? This is actually
It's for real. It's for real.
Not exactly typical American, the Ostrowskys are a football-mad family. Mother Dale used to play football and infected her husband Jake with her passion for the game. Her 13-year-old daughter Sophia and her younger brother of 3 years Kobe obviously too. And they are all fans of Borussia Dortmund.
Being an American, a lot of people think that we think soccer is like a second-tier sport, but for us it's the best sport. So when we see an American who's achieving great things in Europe on the biggest stage, then we get really excited.
No matter how many times you watch it.
Christian Pulisic represents the next generation, so we had some players that have kind of come and gone, and he's the new young guy that plays for one of the top teams in Europe. And so every time there's a match day we want to watch, we want to see if he plays. He recently captained the U.S. national team for the first time. He's the youngest player since Donovan, I think, that did it. And so it's super exciting. We just think he's fantastic. We like to watch him play, so we're real happy to see Dortmund in person.
But their fellow countryman Christian Pulisic is not the only reason why the hearts of the Ostrowskys beat Schwarz-Gelb.
The thing is that they take in young players and give them a chance. It's not like the other teams who just buy the big stars and just only accept the people who are giant and really well known. It's one of those teams that even people who you've never heard of get a chance to play, even in the senior team.
Marco Reus is one of my favorite players.
For us, the Bundesliga is exciting because they combine all the great things from the other leagues. So if you watch English football, everybody's fast, and if you watch Spanish football, everybody's technical. But in the Bundesliga, they've got all those things combined. And like she had said, the competitiveness of the division is fantastic because on any match day, some team that maybe isn't favored might win the game that day, so it's usually exciting to watch the game and see what's going to happen.
And so it came to be, just before Christmas, off to Dortmund. There, the complete programme of events is causing excitement. Sophia and Kobe are allowed to train at BVB's famous Evonik football school.
How was it?
Good.
Was it fun playing with those guys?
Yeah.
How's the coach?
Really?
Yeah? Did they teach you some new stuff?
Yeah.
Good.
The whole family can knock itself out on the football note. and are among the 60,000 who created a magical atmosphere at the Christmas carol singing.
It's been pretty incredible so far. It's a great atmosphere. There's a great connection between this club and the city, and it's really wonderful to see it culminated in the Christmas spirit too. It's been a lot of fun.
The highlight, however, is the game against Werder Bremen. A dream comes true. 90 minutes of tension. The whole family is on fire, cheering and clapping.
So close, so close.
In the end, BVB wins 2-1. However, for our American family, it isn't over yet by a long way.
Mit der Nummer 9, Paco!
But not only does their national hero take time out for these special visitors, but at some point, even the best of trips gets close to ending.
We came a long way to watch them win, so I'm happy that they won. Stadium amazing, great atmosphere. The fans were singing the whole time, and it was fantastic. We only took one beer shower, so it's pretty good.
Sophia, what do you think of the stadium? I mean, it's a really famous one in the world.
Yeah, it's just the whole yellow wall and watching everyone jump and all together. It was amazing watching.
And one thing is now for sure, after the many unforgettable moments, next time the Ostrowskys cheer a BVB goal in Ohio, they'll scream even louder.